Hi friends, Namaskar. Uh, Last video I discussed something about parenting a child. In this video also we'll discuss about parenting. Uh, Friends, there is a technique or a type of parenting called well done parenting. इसकी एक बुक भी है जिसका नाम है वेल डन वेल मीन्स वेल मछली वेल डन। तो उन्होंने क्या किया है कि एक्सपेरिमेंट वाज कंडक्टेड वेयर वेल, जैसे पता है आपको, इट्स अ वेरी फेरोशियस फिश, वेरी बिग फिश। तो उन्होंने एक उसको अच्छी बहुत बड़े पॉन्ड में रखा एंड दे स्टार्टेड डूइंग सम एक्सपेरिमेंट विद इट। उन्होंने क्या किया है कि वो एक्चुअली कुछ दिनों के बाद, यानी कि कुछ घंटों या कुछ दिनों के बाद, वो एक बार जंप करती है स्काई में। तो जैसे ही वो स्काई में जंप करती थी, देयर वाज अ पर्सन हु वाज ऑब्जर्विंग दीज मूवमेंट्स। तो जैसे वो जंप करती थी वेल, दैट टाइम दे यूज्ड टू गिव अ फिश टू हिम टू। तो वो फिश उनको देते थे वेल को। So then they again waited for another jump in the sky, in the air. तो जैसे ही उसने जंप किया तो दे अगेन गिव अ फिश टू द वेल। ऐसे वो दे केप्ट ऑन डूइंग इट एंड अल्टीमेटली दिस वेल वाज गॉट एंकर्ड दैट as it jumped it got a fish, it got a reward. And then slowly the person who was doing this experiment, they started giving fish to it. Then it started coming to the person. Then they started caressing it. उसको थोड़ा गले लगाना, उसको केरस करना, उसके ऊपर हाथ फेरना, all these activities started. And then वो जैसे जंप करती थी वो उनको फिश दे देते थे। बट अगर वो कोई हरकत खराब करती थी, जैसे मान लीजिए उसने कुछ किसी को थोड़ा काटने की कोशिश की, तो किसी को उसके ऊपर जंप करने की कोशिश की, थोड़ा डैमेज करने की, मतलब हर्ट करने की कोशिश की, दैट टाइम दे डिडंट रिवार्ड दैट, दे ओनली रिवार्डेड द वेल व्हेन इट जंप्ड इन द एयर। एंड एट द सेम टाइम दे केरेस्ड, दे हग्ड दैट वेल, and then they gave all sort of love and caressing and everything to that whale when it did the jumping. And when it did some bad actions or something which hurts others, then they didn't reward it, but they didn't react also much. So this sort of parenting or activity is called the well done painting, well done parenting. तो उन्होंने this was adopted in the parenting where children are rewarded when they do some achievements, when they do something which is very good, which is for the benefit of the children. So they get reward for that. तो उन्होंने now suppose करिए जैसे वो if they start eating fruits or they eat vegetables, then they get a hug from their parent, they are caressed, they are उनके गाल पे या उनके सर पे या उनके कंधे पे टैप करते हैं, उनको हग करते हैं, and parent used to sleep with them, they used to love them. And if they did something bad, let us say they did some activity in the school or maybe somewhere else where it was not good, but they didn't reward them, they just they didn't react actually for that. So rewarding and not rewarding, but without any reactions is to be done only when it is good work done. And if it is some bad work or some bad habits, then for that we don't react, we just say neutral and do not react. So this type of parenting is called well done parenting. फ्रेंड्स, आजकल देखा होगा आपने कि जो चिल्ड्रंस हैं children are not staying in joint homes, and more of parents are staying in cities and big metropolitans where they do not have any interaction with the grandparents. uh, it is either paternal grandparents or maternal grandparents. तो कहीं ना कहीं they have पहले क्या होता था कि बच्चे जो है they used to go to their grandparents and then they used to get a lot of love from them. So that is called the caressing love, hugging, sleeping with them, having, listening to the stories from their grandparents or their uncles, aunties, the elders in the family. So they used to get a lot of parenting, lot of love, and they didn't used to fall prey to many bad habits. But nowadays the situation is slightly different. What is happening actually? Parents are sitting in the same room. They are sitting. Parents are just cruising through the mobiles. They are seeing internet. They are seeing WhatsApp. They are seeing everything. So most of time they are hooked either onto the mobiles or onto the TV or some other habits. So they are also anchored. They have been tuned or anchored to a particular habits, and although they are not teaching these habits to the children, but still they are also, by seeing their parents, they are being anchored. So what is happening? In the same room, parents are also seeing the mobiles. They are seeing through the WhatsApp, internet, browsing hours together. And so are the children, although they are doing it for some studies also, but they are also, because they are doing it, so they are also surfing internet, they are going through the WhatsApp, they are already, most of the time they are hooked onto the mobiles. And because of this, they are not even able to go for walking or some sports or other activities, and even studies also they are not that much hooked on to. So it has become a very, very tough situation for parents also, for children also. But I think for these children may not be able to do much things, so your parents has to just slightly change. We have to see that while we are spending some 3-4 hours on TV, internet and mobiles, is it worth? We have to see the pains, ultimate pains that we are going through. See, we are wasting a lot of time, although we are connected to a social network, but this is not ultimately going to evolve you. What is going to evolve you is to take care of your health. You need to walk. You need to go out from your house. You have to walk. You have to go to marketplace to purchase something. You have to go. You have to even take your children. Let the children go out of their home. Let them play in the sports ground. Let them play in the streets. Let them do. Let them play in the all their friends. Let them play in the schools. So they slowly, if you start changing, if you start moving out, walking, take the along with your walking, take the children also along with you. So you will have, actually there are two advantages. One is that they will be traveling with you, they will be walking with you, they will have more love from you. So you spend more time with them. Although you are in house, but sitting at different places and surfing through the net and surfing through the mobiles and TVs, it is not good. So basically, although you are physically present, but you are mentally and emotionally attached to each other. But when you are walking on a road or on a street or some ground, or you are going for marketing, so you are along with your children only. This is one thing. So you need to understand what are the pains you will get, pains and benefits you will get when you will be actually infested or anchored onto these bad habits. And if you go for other things like walking, going to the market, playing with the children, so that will, what are the advantage, long-term benefits long-term pains that you will be getting. I think you have to weigh it down, and whichever habits are better, you have to anchor yourself. First of all, you have to anchor yourself onto that habits, and then you have to you don't have to force it, but children will definitely acquire it as habits, and then they'll also anchor onto those things. If you start eating pizza, if you start eating burgers and fast foods, definitely children will also get accustomed to it. So what happens that when in a house, parents are eating fruits, parents are eating vegetables, parents are eating a lot of nutritious foods, children can't remain aloof to it for a lot number of times. So what they'll do, slowly over a period of time, they'll also get anchored to these good habits. If you have habits of reading books in the night or in the daytime, children will also fall prey to it. They will also start reading books actually. So it is just an induction effect. So, and start doing rewarding. That means whenever you see that some good habits they have caught up, children they have got good habits, they are doing whatever you want them to do, start rewarding them, start hugging them, start be with them, start laughing with them, start playing with them. So they'll have more attachment to you. So this way this parenting can be done. And if even if after doing so much of activity, if some activity you're still holding on to, then do not pay attention to it. Then slowly don't reward it, and even just be neutral in that, in such cases. So, and never ever predict their future, predict and basically judgmental. You have to be careful that you don't become judgmental about them. So you have to say that yes, your future is bright, you will do well. You have to encourage him rather than say, अरे यार ये तो बेकार है, he will not be able to do it. तुम पढ़ोगे नहीं तो कुछ नहीं करोगे, तुम ऐसा नहीं होगा तो ऐसा नहीं होगा. So please do not predict or say any words which is not good to the ears of the children. Slowly they'll have these habits, and then it will be difficult for you to bring them back. So friends, this is how parenting has to be taken care of. In further 1 or 2 more videos, I'll be discussing more on this. So friends, subscribe my channel. इस तरह के छोटे छोटे videos where you will be made aware of the habits, or made aware of the health issues, mental issues, emotional issues, and so many small things which will add to your family, add to your worth, add to your future goals, add to your health, add to your mental and emotional health. So friends, subscribe my channel, and then keep commenting, sharing and liking my videos. Thank you so much. Friends, I am Ramesh Kumar, and I am a wellness coach and international trainer and coach, and I am a Reiki master. I am a healer, and then I am a writer on physical, mental, emotional health. I am a counselor also on all those physical and mental, emotional ailments. So you can keep contacting me, or you can just email me. Thank you so much. Thank you.